Welcome to the flip script of the Tarot's Major Arcana, the reverse journey. Imagine hitting rewind on your favorite song, finding hidden messages in the beats you thought you knew. That's us, diving deep into the Major Arcana, but with a twist. We're not just walking the path, we're moonwalking it, exploring what happens when the card flips upside down and everything gets a little more real. See, today I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I'm going to be translating ancient wisdom into today's language. Because let's face it, life's a roller coaster, and sometimes you find yourself strapped in, going backward, thinking, what the hell is the universe trying to tell me? Whether you're a tarot newbie or an old soul with a deck always at hand, we're here to decode those reverse cards in a way that speaks to you, right here, right now. From the fool's backwards leap to the world standing on its head, each card reverse meaning is like a tweet from the universe, short but deep, asking you to pause, reflect, and maybe even LOL at the cosmic irony. So grab your deck, shuffle it like it's a playlist, and let's dive into the reverse side of this life journey. One card at a time. Buckle up, because it is going to get wild. This journey is going to begin with the world. You see, the Fool has a sense of incompletion and unfulfilled potential. Having once felt a connection to the world at large, now there's a sense of disconnect, an unfinished chapter, or perhaps lessons that were not fully learned. The Fool recognizes that they need to revisit past challenges. They go on to judgment, ignoring the call to self-assessment and renewal. The Fool struggles with self-doubt and the refusal to let go of the past. They are haunted by unresolved issues and the inability to heed in their inner voice, leading to a stagnation of spirit. Then they get to the sun. The light dims as an optimism fades into pessimism. What was once clear is now overshadowed by doubt. The joy and vitality that fueled their journey is now clouded by a sense of disillusionment, revealing a lack of clarity and direction. Then they get to the moon. Confusion deepens as the illusion and the fear once seemed to be dissipating become more tangible. The Fool faces deception, either from within or from others, leading to a journey through a landscape of uncertainty and misunderstanding. Then they get to the star. Hope dims and faith in the universe and oneself, it kind of wanes off. The Fool feels disconnected from their guiding light, leading to despair and a loss of direction. The inspiration that once propelled them forward is now hard to find. So now they're experiencing this tower moment where the Fool refuses to acknowledge the fundamental changes needed, resisting the destruction of false structures and beliefs. This resistance leads to a continuation of turmoil as the lessons intended to foster growth are ignored. Then, of course, you come across the devil, bound by chains of their own making. The Fool struggles with materialism, addiction, or unhealthy relationships. However, there's an awareness of these bindings, suggesting that possibility of breaking free, though the path is liberation, is not yet taken. Then there's temperance. Imbalance reigns as the Fool finds himself swinging between extremes. There's a lack of moderation and harmony, leading to discord within and in their interaction with the world. Then there's a death. Certainly, the Fool is going to face resistance to change, clinging to the old ways and fearing the end of the cycle, right? This resistance hampers transformation and renewal, trapping them in a limited space between what was and what could be. And then you have that hangman, right? Stuck in a state of willful denial. The Fool is unable to see things from a new perspective or to sacrifice for greater knowledge. The stubbornness prevents the release and enlightenment that comes from surrender. Then there's, of course, justice. As the Fool struggle with unfairness, either as a victim or perpetrator of injustice, leading to a skewed perception of what is right and wrong. This imbalance calls into question their integrity and the consequence of their actions. The wheel of fortune, oh yeah, it turns against the fool, signifying bad luck or negative external forces at play. There's a sense of being out of control, subject to the whims of fate without the ability to influence the outcome. And then we have this hermit mode, right? Isolation becomes loneliness, and introspection turns into escapism. The fool's search for inner wisdom is abandoned, leaving them feeling lost and disconnected from their inner self and guidance it offers. And then we get to strength. Now, that inner turmoil and self-doubt undermine the fool's resolve. The lack of courage and confidence prevents them from confronting their fears, leading to a loss of self-control and inner harmony. Then there's the chariot, directionless and out of control. The fool's drive and determination have turned into aggression and conflict. This journey is halted by the inability to navigate life's battle with balance and purpose. Then there's the lovers. Faced with disharmony in relationships, the fool struggles with disconnection, misaligned values, or difficult choices that challenges their sense of unity and partnership. Then the Hierophant. Conformity and traditional beliefs are questioned as the fool feels restricted by societal expectations or dogma. This period challenges their faith and the role of spiritual or institutional guidance in their life. So here's the Emperor, right? Authority and control become tyranny and weakness. The fool either abuses their power or feels utterly powerless, leading to chaos instead of stability. The Empress, neglect and a lack of nurturing causes the fool creativity and fertility in all senses to fade, go away. There's a disconnection from beauty, abundance, and the care needed to foster growth. So now we have the High Priestess, where the intuition is ignored and secrets are kept or revealed without wisdom. The fool is disconnected from their inner voice and the mysteries of the subconscious, leading to a surface level existence. Then we have the Magician. Manipulation and unutilized potential mark this phase. The fool has the tools at their disposal, but either misuses them or fails to harness the power for constructive purposes. Now the fool. The journey concludes or begins anew, with the fool being naive, maybe reckless, or just simply unaware of the lessons that the journey was meant to teach. The fool stands and starts to overlook the cycle of wisdom and folly, potentially ready to step off into another round of lessons learned and insights gained, or to ignore them and repeat past mistakes. This reverse narrative of the major arcana offers reflection and the importance of introspection, suggesting that even in regression, there's an opportunity for growth and enlightenment, should we choose to embrace it. Thank you for joining me today on Intuitive Insight by Tiffany. If you enjoyed our time together, please subscribe to our podcast. Until next time, keep listening to that inner voice and stay intuitive.